I hope you actually, pick up one of these skills, you learn it, and then you can just come to Finland and boom, in the job market you are in. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bolutife, but of course you can call me Tife. So if you are new here, hey, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey, what's up and how are you doing? So well, I'm always super excited, right? Anytime I'm on here, telling you guys stuff and everything, and that's just to show, okay, how excited I am to share, whatever little knowledge I have about Finland with you guys, and okay, general knowledge. Okay, so how are you doing? Actually, let me know in the comment section, how are you all doing? Today I'm here to share with you guys the skills that I think is super duper, okay, important to learn before coming to Finland. So why all this? I'm thinking when I came to Finland some few years back, if I had known some things, I would have learned them before I came to Finland, and then my life will be way easier than it was. So while I was schooling, you have to work, but then if you have some skills, the work you have to do, or the work you can get, will be less stressful than the work that I had to do. That's like story for another day, okay? But yeah, so that's why I'm here to tell you guys what skills can you guys learn real quick before actually coming to Finland, so that when you're studying, all right, just imagine this in your head, you're studying, you get a really good job, a part-time job that pays well, life will be better, right? So that's why I'm here for you guys. So having said all those, all right, let's get straight into the video. So the first skill that I think is important to learn, you know it already. I know that you know it. I know. Okay, you guessed right. Programming. All right, basic programming. It might sound cliche, it might sound old, it might sound, everybody been saying it all the time, but I'm telling you guys, it is true. Okay, basic programming is important because you can use it in several positions, and if you have the opportunity to learn the complex actual programming, you should do that. I don't know, I can't talk much about that because I don't have the skill myself, but I know that the skill is important. Okay, so basic programming or complex, no, I wouldn't call it complex programming, I would say the actual programming. I can't explain what it is because, like I said, I don't have the skill, but it's important. Even if it's just the basic one, it will give you some the opportunity to apply to some jobs that you would normally not apply to if you don't have that skill, and of course very well paying jobs. Okay, so the next skill that I would that I think if I had the opportunity to, I would learn is UI UX design. This is important because there are a lot of job opportunity for it. There are a lot of internship positions for it. There are a lot of student jobs for it as well, and you can do part-time. So while studying, you're doing this on the side. Lucky for you if you're going to study something that is related to this, but if you're not studying something that is related to it, that's okay. All you have to do, as well as the programming, by the way, is to have certifications. You take courses that come to certification, you have your portfolio, projects, and all those things, and when you create everything together and actually present yourself well, I bet you get a job. Okay, seriously, you would get a good job just learning these things. So if you can learn UI UX design, the basic programming I talked about, you have your portfolio, you have your certifications. Oh, okay, at the end I have something important, very important for you guys to say, for you guys, okay? But anyways, yes, so that's another really important and valuable skill that I think is good to learn. So the next is data engineering. This is a big one. Okay, this is a big one, but if you have the time, say some people, actually the application is opening soon, but still you have some time before the whole application and applying for your residence permit, and also instead of you just waiting around, you can take this time to learn data engineering. When I say data engineering, it entails data analytics and everything that has to do with all this data stuff. It's in demand right now, and all these skills that I'm telling you guys about, you will in most cases not need the language. So that's why I think they are good for you to learn. So you're studying and you're also working part-time for a job that is not physically demanding as much as those odd jobs that I had even talked about in one of my videos, which I would put like here. So yes, so data engineering, if you have the time, if you have the interest at all, do it. Okay, don't hold yourself back, just do it. It's important in this area of the world. Okay, so the next I would say is digital marketing. I know everybody know about marketing and all, but if you're from Nigeria, you're a marketer. I can only talk about Nigeria because of course I'm Nigerian, and if you're Nigerian or if you're coming from Nigeria and you're a marketer, you'll most likely be doing the traditional marketing, you know, going about telling people about stuff and all, which of course you might have done the digital marketing, but I'm just saying it's good to improve your skill in this area. You know, take certification courses. Certification is very, very important, especially in this digital marketing, you know, career path, let's call it that. So certifications, you create your portfolios, you have your projects that you've done, things you've written about, contents you've created. When you create everything together nicely and play and apply for a job, you would most likely get a job. So that's something you should also invest in. There are free courses on YouTube or free resources on YouTube. There are also free courses. Google Digital Garage has some free courses that you could take. I will put the link down below, and you can take courses from there. You can also take paid courses if you like. So there's no excuse. Okay. So this is a very important, you know, skill that you should acquire if you are looking to, you know, come to Finland and you don't want to, you know, for lack of word, drag. Okay, you just want to come, you know, just keep doing stuff. This is for you. Okay, all right. So the last one on my list is graphic design. Graphic design is a little different from UI UX design, and it's also in demand. And again, you don't need the language. You don't need in most cases, you know, some companies are very specific, okay, but in most cases you wouldn't need the language. All right, so that's also important. And again, you would need to show the project you've done. You can do free projects and things like that. You need to show your project, you need a portfolio, since you wouldn't have a degree. So that's why you need to, you know, be well packaged. You really need to show that you know what you're doing or what you're talking about. So I have another one which is just like a bonus, you know, something extra. I'd say photography. It might just be because I would like to learn photography, but this is not like, oh, somebody's gonna hire you to be a photographer, but it's like you could be a freelancer, you could, you know, work for yourself on the weekends or whatever. It's good. I've tried to look for photographers here in Finland and I didn't really find anyone that really, you know, match what I want. Okay, so if you can learn this, if maybe you have interest already in it and you can just learn it, all right, so it will be good. It will be good. And again, package yourself very well. Have a website, show your project and all, so that you are out there as much as you should. So the important information or whatever, I noticed that when I talk to people that just come from Nigeria, Africa, whatever, that just come to Finland, they do not have a updated LinkedIn, you know, page. They just have some few things on your page. Don't do that. From now, as I'm talking, go on your LinkedIn, update your LinkedIn, you know, comment, post stuff, and just be active, because LinkedIn is so important. If you're talking to somebody about job, like, hey, I need a job, they're like, okay, let me see your LinkedIn. Like, that's the first thing in 80-90% of the case that anybody is checking. LinkedIn. Make sure your LinkedIn is top notch. Okay, leverage every teeny bit opportunity that you have. Write it in the best way possible. Put it on your LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn should be looking nice as much as possible. So that's another hack to getting into the job market as fast as possible when you come to Finland. So that's it from me for you guys today, and I hope you understand why I think this is important for you guys to learn, because the job market in Nigeria or Ghana or Cameroon or India, anywhere, is most likely different from how it is here. And I've been through the 1 year, and I'm here to tell you guys. Okay, so I hope you find this really helpful, and I hope you actually, you know, pick up one of these skills, you learn it, and then you can just come to Finland and boom, in the job market you are in. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you live in Finland, all right, and you think I left out any skill, please put it in the comment section. Let's help other people. All right, and if there's any other skill, even if you don't live in Finland, that you think is important, leave it in the comment section as well. And see you guys in my next video. Bye.